Hey, lovers, it's Roslynn back at is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored and definitely hope the same. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family, just thank you so much for love and support. It's so greatly appreciated. Knowing that we all can relate and resonate as well. Well, both of them the same, but relate to each other's journey as well as learning about ourselves on a totally different spiritual level is truly a blessing. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste. Love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love a chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback, the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacted your life and heading you towards a positive direction. So if you find the videos, they're uplifting, informative, or just give you good vibes, you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath going through trying times at the moment, needs spiritual guidance as well as confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give me a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It's greatly appreciated. And I hope that you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And today I'm listening to the the meditation of self-love healing, 432 hertz, music of meditation, ancient frequency music, positive aura cleanse. And I will post that link in the description box below. I can't even talk. Description box below. And the video I'm doing today is Twin Flame 101, Heyoka's Blown Away to Know What Is Heading Our Way. Y'all, I got a vision of this yesterday, and it was like right after I did the video and turned this music on. It was like the essence of the vibrations that was coming from this video. It was like it made me a little emotional. And I got another vision like I was doing yesterday. I was picking out different pictures, for I use for my different thumbnails for my videos. And it was like a certain, like if certain things you're being seen or something you speak upon and you get these major chills, like it was total confirmation, or it was like a vision that, it had me like somewhat dumbfounded. And, I was telling y'all about this the last video just passing off. So I think I mentioned it yesterday, but it was just like I did a lot yesterday. So they wanted me to stop after 3 videos to go ahead and, recharge myself. But while I was picking out the pictures, I got a vision of warriors. And I mean, where they were like, getting suited up, like they were like uber type soldiers, like you couldn't even just something that come off of Street Fighters or something like that. But it threw me off, because it's like when I seen it, I had a vision, and then I got a picture of it was like Mother Nature, and it had a pregnant belly, and it was like giving birth to a new evolution. And it was just like, I'm hearing getting ready, it's coming, and it's allowing you to, I see the warrior facing the mirror, seeing itself for its true form. And it was petting a white horse. And then when I started looking at, the meaning of spiritual meanings of that, I Google the heck out of everything when I see any kind of animal totem. And it just made me so emotional to be able to see that, because we all have that feeling that something is coming. We've been going through major transitions as well as change, changes, shifts, whatever, that has strengthened us in ways. And, things has been really heavy for us to where it just feels like we can't bear it anymore. It's just, you're tired of being in certain situations, but you get that voice in the back of your mind is like telling you just keep going. We understand that you're tired, but you're not getting what we're trying to put down here. And it's like, going through all these physical as well as spiritual and emotional changes, that is truly well deserving for us, because we had to have the most traumatic situations that has happened, and then being able to face that head on. That was very hard to do, and we're not realizing that it's just strengthening us in ways that we didn't know. And a lot of people that I speak to, or even when I'm on like social media platforms and seeing other things that people are saying, we've been getting drained, or you're very heavily emotional, different things, you're going through, radical mood changes and stuff like that. And it's just like, what's coming is us. It's like, I got this vision yesterday, and I'm like, because I'm writing down different content, and like I tell y'all all the time, I pray and I do a heavy like meditation, clearing my mind, body, and spirit, asking, universe to use me as that antenna to go ahead and speak on whatever I need to speak on, so people can understand their truth at, all directions, all levels, all layers. And when I seen this, it's like lately it's been showing me snippets of it, and it's just like a dream. Like, when universe and God's trying to prepare you for something, you have dreams on certain things, but it stops at a certain point, because there, you had to go a little bit more for you to be able to get a little bit more of this information. And everybody feels this thing that's coming, and it's just like, in some way, shape, form, or fashion, we fear change, and it's just a lot of times we don't understand where our path is taking us, where our journey is taking form to be as. And it's just like, they're talking about the, evolution of, warriors, evolution of Heyokas. All these different things are manifesting within you. All the change and strength is going within you. So all these things that are coming, we fear that. I'm like, man, Roslynn, why are things so heavy? Roz, I'm getting text messages, like people feeling the change, where they're getting scared, they're getting worried, because you don't see what's coming, but you actually really don't know. It's the force in you that's about to be full blown awakened. I was like, when I said in the last video, like, you got me wanting to say what now? It is because I did 3 videos, and I was trying to do like 6 or 7 yesterday, and they were like, no, because I had to fully get that what they wanted me to say within this video. I had to have that time to recharge for me to fully understand what they wanted me to say in this video. And it was like, I was going up, getting the, my meditation music and what sticks out to me on what video I need to use it on. And then I'm just seeing this white horse. And I usually don't get emotional by seeing spiritual animals, even though there are God's beautiful creatures. But there was something that really triggered on an emotion, like, wait a minute, what is this? What is this trying to tell me? And then it was like, is preparing for God's birth. It's like a rebirth that you're going through. But when the horse is walking up to you as you're in your armor, and you're like comforting the horse, and then you're getting ready to ride it, and that's like the symbolism of freedom. Rebirth. I'm trying not to cry now, because that, I mean, it was so beautiful. And it's just like, because we fear change in the most major way, one way or another. It had us facing things that has really broken us down on a lot of, levels, that, a lot of times we ran from our truth. It became too much to bear. And being able to see that at its purest form. Yeah, hold on. I've seen a lot of warriors being free. And it was like, you see them looking at the horse, and they're getting emotional, because of the war we were fighting was for ourselves. The Of what we didn't understand. And it was very beautiful, because it was just like a weight lifted off of, the empaths of warriors' backs. Because when it's a hard thing when you have to change, when you're so used to doing things a certain way for so long, and you carry around that trauma, and you carry around that pain, trying to understand why certain things had to happen the way they did. And for me to just see that, and it was just like, I was hiding behind, it was like feeling like I was hiding behind something, to be able to see that. Because it's like, we fear, we know things are coming, we know things are changing in a major way, but we don't realize it was just universe's way of showing us the reflection that we have that we were scared to see that whole time. And it was so beautiful, and you're just seeing all these white horses. And when I can see these horses, and it was like the empaths were comforted by those white horses. And you were walking boldly in your truth. And you were comforted by the spirit of the white horses. And it was like universe looking down on you. It's like, you have nothing to fear. Truth can be scary, but it's your truth. You earned this. You're entitled to that. Because it was robbed of you for so long. And it took a lot for you to, figure out that truth, and a lot of times our burdens feel heavy. And we don't like what we reflect out at times. And we are very hard on ourselves because of things that it's hard for us to let go of. And I just hear the universe talking down to you and saying, know that you are blessed. Know that you are strong. Knowing you will rise again. This is what I was preparing you for. You will see the strength in you, and it will be your comfort. It will be your tool, and it will be a powerful weapon. Because a lot of people can't embrace their truth the way we have to. And that is the example for what is coming. And when I saw that, I was just like, wow, this is what that was, and it really took me aback because I was not prepared for that. And it was just like, this is what you want me to talk about? They say yes. We have to prepare you for you to give birth to a new you. You will be the evolution of warriors that they didn't see coming. You will be shining your truth out to many people that are scared to step out the darkness. And you will be that symbol of love, of unity, of strength, as well as power. And I was just like, wow. Wow, that's beautiful. And it's just like a lot of times we wonder why change is so hard. The pain that we carry is so hard to let go of. You're trying to get that understanding of why you had to be triggered in ways. Abandonment strengthen you. Neglect strengthen you. Darkness strengthen you. But you had to be triggered in ways that will smack you into reality. And because you had been in that darkness for so long, you got comfortable in it. You got comfortable holding on to pain. So for you to be strengthened into your own power of self, they needed you to be abused in some kind of way. And when you ask for God or whoever you pray to help you with that strength, to help you understand why you had to go through that, that's what it had to take you through. And through those times, even though there's so many times you want to walk away and give up, your soul wouldn't let you. I see a lot of warriors, or, us as warriors, we run from darkness. We run from something that's chasing us. And we didn't realize we were running from ourselves, something we were becoming, something that we had placed together because we allowed to embrace our truth in the middle of confusion. And it's just crazy that the video I picked up, even though it had the Buddha, I'm going to show y'all what I'm seeing now. A whole herd of horses, which is so emotionally beautiful. And it's just like, I hate being emotional, but it's just like when that pulls on your heart like that, I'm like, tag, it ain't got to be that deep. So, a lot of times it becomes hard to bear because darkness did not want you to discover what was always there. It had to come from strength in ways that, you know, the heaviness of hatred, confusion, fear, neglect, abandonment, abuse, trauma. You tend to get tough throughout those situations, but they wanted you to not use it in a bad way, but allow it to strengthen you in a blessful way. Um, Being able to connect as well as rise within everything that's connected to us. Like months ago, it was like 2 months ago, I got a vision of seeing, you know, um, empaths all over the world. It was like I was in space somewhat, getting a bird's eye view of seeing how the world is. And it was just like one empath after another that came from different cultural backgrounds, or whatever you want to call it, nationalities, in different parts of the world, where they one by one was grabbing each other's hand. It was like the more hands that we have connected with, the powerful we got, and next thing you know, I had over 300 subscribers in that month from all over the world, finding out about themselves, being guided by their truth, trying to understand it um, from a deeper way. And now it makes a lot of sense on why there's a lot of us that are being guided to see our truth, and we're urged to be guided to know what we are to its fullest and deeper sense, and being comforted by that, even though it feels good to know that you're not the only one going through these certain situations. Um, uh, Being able to understand that you're not alone. There's a family full of us going through the craziness, but at least we know we don't have to go through it by ourselves. So being able to know what is heading our way has always been there. It just had to pick perfect time for us to give that ultimate rebirth. And it's going to be like a domino effect. It's like having God being birthed within us, because this is his soldiers, He designed us to be that way, but the darkness couldn't see us coming because they were looking for many things, and we're all hidden in plain sight. And it's like the things that you have buried inside over all the things that has, shocked you within trauma, or have been stolen away from you, or you've been robbed from. They wanted to keep you distracted. But in the same sense, universe knew, you know, it was like me seeing the movie Seven. And it was like, I remember when Kevin Spacey said, nobody can't just walk up to you and be nice. They needed to, walk up on you and slap the holy hell out of you. And that's the only way we can get your attention, because we're not shocked with being kind at times. You would think people should be that way, but you had to be, you know, uh, guided by things that was stolen and robbed from you. That's the way they'll get you to pay attention. Make somebody angry, make you want to find out why did these things have to happen, and while you're on that search of more knowledge of why things had to be the way they are, you didn't understand that was actually strengthening you when you were guided towards knowing your truth, walking in that truth. So when you're wondering about what's coming, it's only you. When I can be able to see that vision of seeing warriors battered up and beaten, but knowing they won that fight to save the day that many people don't even know about. And they looked at themselves in the mirror while they were bleeding as well as crying, and you can say that they made it. So allow yourself to be comforted in that. You know, we fear when we feel something coming. We don't know why it's taking us through all these changes, but it's preparing you for that second coming of what they didn't see coming. So, I hope that can, ease some of the confusion that you've been having. Because I know a lot of us has been feeling like something's coming. We just didn't know what it was. A lot of times people feared that something bad was coming. But, the devil wanted to go ahead and distract you in that way to make you scared to, do more, feel more, embrace more. You had to go through that in many ways. That was a blessing in disguise. So, I hope that was something you can resonate with. I know a lot of y'all have been having visions about certain things, and you wake, if you come back to, it's kind of confused you a little bit. But I feel that a lot of us has been seeing certain animals that has caught your attention to allow you to know to seek truth. Don't allow yourself to be threatened or scared of what you can't see. Embrace your uniqueness in any way you see fit, as long as it's a positive one, and allow yourself to be strong even when you can't see what was coming. Was what was coming is a stronger you. So I hope, I didn't mean to cry, y'all, but that really like hit me in the gut. Like, damn, that was beautiful in the most beautiful way. And I'd rather have tears of joy than tears of sorrow. So I hope this can seek comfort to anybody who is wanting to know. But, hey, I'm just, they're like, well, I'm the messenger to send what I need to talk about from the message of the universe. So I was blown away by what they wanted me to say, but hey, it is what it is. So, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, drop me a line, um, share, give me a thumbs up, and you know, know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved, and knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And you know, uh, just send out love and light and positivity, as well as prosperity vibes of kindness and light. I know all those things can really take somebody a long way. And I will see you on my next video. I hope you had a blessed, safe weekend and been responsible at everything you do. And I will see you on my next video. Much love, peace, be wild.